नमस्कार भाइयों बहनों। आज मैं आपके साथ यूकेपीएससी एई के जनरल स्टडीज़ के लिए एक मॉक टेस्ट पेपर डिस्कस करने वाला हूं। इससे पहले हमने हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर मॉक टेस्ट और मॉक टेस्ट 1 और 2 ऑलरेडी अपलोड कर दिए हैं। आशा करता हूं कि आपने दोनों मॉक टेस्ट पेपर सॉल्व करके उनके सॉल्यूशंस देख लिए होंगे। अगर आपने वह अभी तक नहीं देखे हैं तो आप हमारे चैनल पर उन डाले गए 2 मॉक टेस्ट पेपर्स को ज़रूर देखें। और साथ ही हमारे चैनल पर अपलोड किए गए जो यूकेपीएससी के प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स हैं जनरल स्टडीज़ के, उनके सॉल्यूशंस भी आप एक बार देखकर ज़रूर अपने यूकेपीएससी एई की परीक्षा में देकर जाएं, ताकि अगर कोई भी क्वेश्चन रिपीट होता है तो उसका आंसर आप सही मार्क करके आएँ और मैक्सिमम बेनिफिट उठा सकें। तो चलिए शुरुआत करते हैं अपने मॉक टेस्ट पेपर 3 की। पहला क्वेश्चन है, विच वॉज द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट ट्रेड सेंटर ऑफ एंशियंट इंडिया ऑन द ट्रेड रूट कनेक्टिंग कल्याणा विद वेंगी? तागारा, श्रीपुरा, त्रिपुरी, ताम्रलिप्ति। देखिए, अब ऐसे क्वेश्चंस में जो काफ़ी फैक्चुअल और एंशियंट हिस्ट्री से भी रिलेटेड हैं, इनमें आप गेस वर्क लगा ही नहीं सकते। आपको वहाँ पे लगेगा कि चलो मैं गेस वर्क लगा देता हूँ, बट देन यू विल एंड अप मार्किंग नेगेटिव फॉर दैट आंसर। तो इसका सही आंसर है आपका ए ऑप्शन, तागारा। Next question is, in context with the space technology of China, what is Tianwen-1? This is a question from current affairs और Tianwen-1 है चाइना की space exploration mission. Next question is, which among the following led to जलियांवाला बाग massacre? ये तो बहुत काफ़ी आसान क्वेश्चन है मॉडर्न हिस्ट्री का। लेट मी टेल यू, जलियांवाला बाग मैसेकर हैपेंड इन 1919 और 1919 में ही रॉलेट एक्ट आई थी। हु हेड्स द कैबिनेट कमिटी ऑन इकोनॉमिक अफेयर्स इन इंडिया? So it is headed by the Prime Minister of India, who is currently Mr. Narendra Modi. Next question, question number 5 is, the famous World Heritage Site Basilica of Bom Jesus is located in which among the following places in India? It is located in the state of Goa. Next question is, which country is hosting the World Conference on Vedas? It is India. Next is, Aconcagua is the highest peak of which of the following mountains below? Aconcagua is a mountain in the Andes Mountains, highest peak of the Andes Mountains. For the popularization of science, which of the following agency awards the Kalinga Prize? Very very famous prize, and this is UNESCO. Also इसी के साथ ही मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि जो भी जनरल स्टडीज़ का यूकेएससी का पेपर होता है यूकेपीएससी का, उसमें वह एक ना एक अवार्ड जरूर पूछते हैं जो रिसेंट टाइम्स में पिछले 4 या 5 महीने में अवार्ड हुआ रहता है। तो एक अवार्ड्स की लिस्ट भी आप बना लें, अगर आपके पास है तो आप उसको याद करके जाएं, जिससे आप जो भी क्वेश्चन इससे रिलेटेड पूछा जाता है उसका सही आंसर दे पाएँ। Next question is, the liberty, equality and fraternity enshrined in the preamble of our constitution is inspired by which revolution? तो इसका आंसर हो जाएगा आपका फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन, एंड दीज वर द 3 वर्ड्स, लिबर्टी, इक्वालिटी एंड फ्रेटर्निटी ऑफ फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन। साथ ही प्रीएम्बल के बारे में मैं आपको थोड़ी सी जानकारी दे देता हूँ। प्रीएम्बल ऑफ इंडिया, सो इट वॉज अमेंडेड, इट हैज़ बीन अमेंडेड ओनली वंस। जब से हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन बना है, इट वॉज अमेंडेड बाय द 42nd Constitution Amendment Act of 1976 and 3 words were added in it. Right? वो 3 words कौन से हैं आप ये मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताएं और उनको भी याद करके जाएं, बिकॉज क्वेश्चंस कई बार उस पर भी फ्रेम किया जाता है। नेक्स्ट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, हु कैन रिमूव द चीफ जस्टिस ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट? द आंसर टू दिस विल बी प्रेसिडेंट बाय अ रेजोल्यूशन ऑन रेजोल्यूशन बाय द पार्लियामेंट। हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग इज कॉल्ड क्वीन ऑफ स्पाइसेस? दिस इज cardamom. The following hills are present where Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats meet. These are the Nilgiri Hills. Same question has been asked in UKPSC Upper Prelims, which was held recently. Who among the following conspired against Ibrahim Lodi and invited Babur to invade Delhi? This was Daulat Khan Lodi. Option B. Which among the following branches of science deals with the study of mountains? This is orology, which is option B. Oro means mountains. Question number 15. Which among the following is not correctly matched? Open sky policy, aviation, definitely true. Open operation Leech, armed operation, this is true. London Declaration, Commonwealth nations, that is also true. All of the above, that is true. All are correctly matched. Part of land granted by the Sultan to military chiefs for maintenance of a given number of troopers was known as Ikta. Option B. In which year central government abolished Banking Services Recruitment Board? In the year 2002. How कुंभ मेला is organized in India? It is organized every 12 years at 4 different locations. वो locations भी आपको याद करनी है, बट साथ ही मैं आपको बता देता हूँ, even if you know that कुंभ मेला is organized at a duration of 12 years, then also you'll arrive to the right answer, which is option B. साथ ही एक information जो कि उत्तराखंड से related है, let me give it to you. नंदा देवी राजजात यात्रा is held in Uttarakhand also every 12 years, after a duration of 12 years. So this is also very, very important. Moving on to the next question, which is question number 19. Which among the following was not a union territory before it was accorded the status of a full-fledged state? The answer among these options is Sikkim. Next question is what kind of emergency in India has been imposed for maximum number of times? This is constitutional emergency, or you can say President's rule, which is under Article 356 of the Constitution. The Reserve Bank of India was nationalized in which year? So it was nationalized in the year 1949. Which among the following range is the most suitable for cultivation of all crops? So the answer to this is 15 degrees to 14 degrees Celsius. Which among the following river is most described in Rig Veda? This is Sindhu, option A. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana was started in which year? So the answer to this will be 2016. देखिए, let me tell you, एक स्कीम कब स्टार्ट हुई थी. जनरली जो स्कीम्स 2014, 2015, 2016 में या तो फिर 2018, 19 में स्टार्ट हुई थी, बिकॉज 17 में इतनी स्कीम्स स्टार्ट हुई नहीं थी मेजर स्कीम्स, वो जरूर आपसे पूछ लेते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल रिसेंटली इन ARO पेपर दे आस्क्ड जल जीवन मिशन वॉज लॉन्च्ड इन द ईयर, देन आंसर वॉज अगस्त 2019. ऐसे ही अगर वो पूछ लें आपसे कि मेक इन इंडिया स्कीम वॉज लॉन्च्ड इन द एयर, देन उसका आंसर हो जाएगा 2014. जन धन योजना वॉज लॉन्च्ड इन द एयर, देन अगेन इट विल बी 2014. तो जो प्रमुख स्कीम्स हैं, मेजॉरिटी मेन स्कीम्स जो मैं बोलूँगा मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट, उनका लॉन्च ईयर आपको करके एग्जाम में जरूर जाना है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज बर्डी एंड ईगल आर टू टर्म्स रिलेटेड टू विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग स्पोर्ट्स? दिस इज गोल्फ. इन विच ईयर मरीन प्रोडक्ट्स एक्सपोर्ट डेवलपमेंट अथॉरिटी MPEDA वॉज एस्टैब्लिश्ड? Answer to this will be 1972. Consider the following: liquefied natural gas, compressed natural gas, shale gas. Methane is the main component of which of the following gases? So the methane is the main component of all of them, which is option D. Question 28 is NTCA, National Tiger Conservation Authority, is a statutory body, which is definitely true. Establishment of an NTCA took place by an amendment of the Wildlife Protection Act. This is also true. So both are true. Next is question number 29. Who among the following made a statement of end of strike after the famous IRIN mutiny, Royal Indian Navy mutiny of 1946 at Calcutta? This was Muhammad Ali Jinnah, option D. The Ministry of Railways has signed MOU with which ministry to augment services in railway hospitals? This is Ministry of Ayush, which is option D. Next is which among the following alkane has largely replaced the ozone layer depleting halomethanes in household refrigerators and freezers? So the answer to this will be butane, option C. Next is who among the following was the first Indian sportsman to boycott the Olympic torch relay in support of Tibetan independence movement? So the answer to this is Baichung Bhutia, which is option A. Uttarakhand's Panchayati Raj Act was enacted in which year? So this was in 2016. Which of the following city was declared as Tiger Gateway of India? This is Nagpur. The provision for having a finance commission to sort out revenue sharing arrangement between states and the center is part of constitution under which article? Basically ये क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है फाइनेंस कमीशन फाइंड्स मेंशन अंडर विच आर्टिकल? दिस इज अंडर आर्टिकल 280. सो इससे हमें एक और चीज़ यहाँ पे देखनी है कि जो जो इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल्स हैं, फॉर एग्जांपल ऑर्डिनेंस किस आर्टिकल के अंतर्गत प्रेसिडेंट इशू करते हैं या फिर स्टेट में गवर्नर इशू करते हैं. तो गवर्नर इशू करते हैं अंडर आर्टिकल 213, प्रेसिडेंट इशू करते हैं अंडर आर्टिकल 123. ऐसे ही जो आपके इंपॉर्टेंट आर्टिकल्स हो गए, फॉर एग्जांपल आपके जो फंडामेंटल राइट्स हो गई, DPSPs हो गई, DPSP में आपका एक आर्टिकल आता है आर्टिकल 44, दिस इज यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड, या आपका एक आर्टिकल आता है आर्टिकल 51, प्रमोशन ऑफ इंटरनेशनल पीस एंड सिक्योरिटी. सो दीज फॉल अंडर डायरेक्टिव प्रिंसिपल्स. बट ये आपको पता होना चाहिए कौन सा आर्टिकल इससे डील करता है, बिकॉज समटाइम्स दे आर डायरेक्टली आस्क्ड ये कौन से आर्टिकल के अंतर्गत दिया गया है. नेक्स्ट इज विच सिटी हैज़ बीन सेलेक्टेड फ्रॉम इंडिया टू जॉइन द यूनेस्को क्रिएटिव साइट्स नेटवर्क? सो द आंसर टू दिस इज श्रीनगर. Next is Article 20 of the Indian Constitution is an important fundamental right as it provides protection in respect of conviction for offences. Which of the following is not a safeguard under Article 20? So this is option D, right to be produced before a magistrate within 24 hours. New India and Commonweal newspapers were started by Annie Besant. The Saptang theory of state was propounded by Kautilya in Arthashastra. Bowman's capsule works as part of the function system of which of the following human psychological system? So the answer to this will be excretory system, which is option C. Next is, which of the following are included under the definition of state under Article 12 of the Constitution of India? The government and the parliament, that is true. Government and the legislature of states, this is also true. Local authorities or the authorities within the territory of India or under the control of government of India. So all are true, hence answer will be option D. With reference to the right to fly the national flag, consider the following. Right to fly to the national flag as an implicit fundamental right. Right to fly the national flag emanates from Article 19(1). This is also true. So your answer will be option C, which is both 1 and 2. Which of the following committees have members from both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha? Now let me tell you here, Estates Committee is a committee which entirely comprises of members from the Rajya Sabha. Then Committee of Subordinate Legislation also has members from only one house of the parliament, but Public Accounts Committee has 15 from Lok Sabha and 7 from Rajya Sabha. Also was in news and a question has been asked regarding it in upper PSC prelims. So this committee is important. It has members from both Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So when it comes to the options, your correct option will be option C, which is 3 and 4. Consider the following statements about directive principles enumerated in part 4 of the Indian Constitution. They have been sourced from Irish Constitution. That is true. They are not legally enforceable by courts for their violation. This is also true. Your answer is option C. Who is given the credit of the discovery of the first paleolith in India? This is Burkitt, which is option B. Next is, who has been appointed as the new Chief Economic Advisor of India? This is V. Anantha Nageshwaran. A question from current affairs. Then in geographical context, what is Hamad? Then Hamad is a type of desert landscape, which is option A. Next is, which of the following forest types constitutes maximum area in India? This is tropical moist deciduous. Next is, India's rank in global gender gap report is, this is 140. And let me tell you, एक ना एक वो जरूर आपको रैंक पूछते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल इन ह्यूमन डेवलपमेंट इंडेक्स रैंक of India was asked in the recent UKPSC upper prelims and it was 131. UNDP's Human Development Report 2021 में इंडिया की रैंक पूछी गई थी and it was 131. So you have to learn the major reports and the ranks of India in it. For example, आपकी ग्लोबल जेंडर गैप रिपोर्ट हो गई, आपके वर्ल्ड ट्रांजिशन इंडेक्स हो गया, फिर आपका वर्ल्ड कॉम्पिटिटिवनेस रिपोर्ट हो गई. तो ऐसे जो आपके इंपॉर्टेंट रिपोर्ट्स हैं उनमें इंडिया की जो रैंक है वो आप जरूर से करके जाएं. Next is, in February 2021, which city became the only city in India to be recognized as tree city of the world? This is Hyderabad. Coming to the next question, this is Kathacharit Sagar is a book written by, this is Somdev, which is option B. Xerophthalmia is caused by the deficiency of which vitamin? This is vitamin A. Consider the following with reference to the active and passive immunity against pathogens. Vaccines provide us passive immunity. This is true. Passive immunity can be acquired only artificially. No, this is false. So only one is correct. Option A. Which among the following makes the people tree release oxygen all the time? This is option C. Cressulation and acid metabolism. Cressulation acid metabolism. Next is, in human body the main target of antidiuretic hormone is kidney. Option B. Late Srimati Lata Mangeshkar was awarded Bharat Ratna in which year? This was 2001. Jal Jeevan Mission was launched in which year? This is 2019. Consider the following: rapeseed straw, jatropha seed cakes, wheat straw, sugar beets. Which of the following can be used to produce bioethanol? The answer is all of these, which is option D, 1, 2, 3 and 4. The vegetable oil treated with which among the following halogens makes it an additive which is used in artificial citrus flavored aerated drinks to give it the cloudy look so that consumers get deceived because it appears natural citrus drink? So the answer to this will be option B, which is bromine. NASA's QuickSat mission is intended to record sea surface wind speed, which is option A. Next is, consider the following statements. India is a net producer of agriculture products. That is true. Tea is the most largest export product in farm sector in India. No, this is not true. So answer is option A, 1 only. World Investment Report is released by UNCTAD. Next question is, consider the following with respect to trade facilitation agreement. It is the first multilateral trade agreement to be concluded when the 2/3 of WTO members ratify the same. I think we have missed an option here, which is option 2. But let me tell you, this option is correct. It is the first multilateral trade agreement to be concluded when 2/3 of WTO members satisfy the same. So your first statement is correct. I think we have missed option 2 here. So let me move to the next question, but let me give you one additional information here regarding WTO. Many a times question is asked that WTO was established in the year. So it was established in 1995. This is very, very important and has been asked directly in your questions. Next is Bharat Ratna was constituted in which year? This was constituted in 1954. Which of the following scientists is known for the introduction of IR8, also known as miracle rice? This is Dr. Gurdev Singh Khush. Consider the following statements about fly ash. It is a byproduct created by burning pulverized coal in an electric power plant. It is used in concrete to increase the life cycle expectancy and its durability. Bricks made from residual fly ash are cheaper and are of equivalent strength to that of conventional mud bricks. Your answer is option D, which is all the statements are correct. Which of the following can help to reduce government's budget deficit? Implementation of goods and services tax, rationalization of subsidies, reduction in income tax. See, reduction in income tax will never help the government to reduce government's budget deficit. So your answer will be option A, which is 1 and 2 only. Next is payment banks can open demand deposit accounts, accept NRI deposits, undertake NBFC activities, issue credit cards. So among the following, payment banks can only open demand deposit accounts. So your answer will be option B, which is 1 only. Next is the 1.5 degree channel is a major shipping communications passage in Indian Ocean providing strategic importance to. So the answer to this will be Maldives, which is option B. Next question is ILO, Indian Labour Organization, was set up in which year? This is 1919. Next is dogs were buried in human burials at which of the following prehistoric sites? This is Burza Home. Your next is which of the following BRICS nation is not involved in the proposed concept of strategic triangle? So the answer to this will be Brazil. And BRICS as an organization is very, very important from your examination point of view. Rather, any organization, koi bhi organization hai, for example, let me take this organization as SARC, or let me take this organization as SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, or let me talk about BRICS only and the bank which works under BRICS, that is New Development Bank. All these international organizations are very, very important when it comes to your UKPSC General Studies exam. So कहाँ पे इन organizations के headquarters हैं, कौन इनके members हैं, कहाँ पे इनका secretariat है. For example, if we talk about NATO, NATO was in news recently because of the conflict between Russia and यूक्रेन. सो नाटो के आपके हेडक्वार्टर्स आपके ब्रुसेल्स बेल्जियम में है. ऐसे यूरोपियन यूनियन हो गया, उसके भी आपके हेडक्वार्टर्स ब्रुसेल्स बेल्जियम में है, ठीक है. और सार्क का आपका सेक्रेटरीट वो काठमांडू नेपाल में है. सो दीज इंफॉर्मेशन आर वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. एंड ऐसा भी क्वेश्चन सार्क पे वो कई बार पूछ लेते हैं दैट सार्क की फर्स्ट मीटिंग वॉज हेल्ड इन इंडिया इन द ईयर 1986, दो सार्क वॉज एस्टेब्लिश्ड इन द ईयर 1985 in Dhaka. So all these informations you have to make a small list of all the organizations and accordingly sit in your final exams with them in your head. Next question is question number 73. Consider the following schemes programs by central government: Setu, Swayam, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana and India Aspiration Fund. Which of the following aim to support fund startups in India? So your answer is only option 1, 3 and 4. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana, India Aspiration Fund and Setu. Swayam is not supposed to promote or fund startups in India. Consider the following statements about tobacco industry in India. The Tobacco Board of India is a statutory body. India ranks third in production of tobacco and in exports. That is true. Duties of excise on tobacco is levied and collected by state. This is not true. So your answer is option A, which is only 1 and 2. Next question is headquarters of UNICEF are located in? This will be Paris. Next is Sashastra Seema Bal was established in 1963 following Sino-Indian War. Was previously called Special Service Bureau. Is interested with guarding the country's border with Nepal and Bhutan. Which of the following are correct? So let me tell you, all of them are correct. Your answer will be option D. The work done in moving a body over a smooth inclined plane does not depend upon which of the following? It doesn't depend on slope of the inclined plane. Who invented mercury barometer? So this was invented by Torricelli. Next question is question number 79. Which one is the common device used for drawing, painting or interactively selecting coordinate positions on an object? This is digitalizers. Next is what is the source of energy in nuclear reactors which produce electricity? So this is nuclear fission, controlled nuclear fission, whereas in sun, nuclear fusion takes place in the sun. Next question is which of the following is true about working of a photodiode? It is operated under reverse bias, so your answer will be option A. An assembler is a program that converts assembly language into machine code. Which of the following is not a type of assembler? 1 pass, 2 pass, load and go, 3 pass. 3 pass is not an assembler, so your answer will be option D. How many periods and groups are there in the modern periodic table? So their correct answer to this will be 18 groups and 7 periods. Which of the following are examples of access network? ADSL, ISP, mobile network. So your answer will be all of the above. So your answer will be option D. Which two countries are honorary members of International Olympic Committee? So they are USA and Senegal. They are honorary members of International Olympic Committee. Which nation has won most number of titles in BWF World Championships men's singles? This is again China. Next is the chairman of First Finance Commission was KC Nyogi. Which of the following devices is installed in the computer to plug a network cable coming from the modem? So the answer to this is network interface card, which is option B. Next is, in which of the following country the upper house of the legislature is more powerful than the lower house? This is your USA. Jatra is a traditional theatre form of which of the following states of India? This is West Bengal, which is option A. Next question is, which of the following constitutional posts is enjoyed for a fixed term? President, Chief Justice, Prime Minister, or the Governor? So your answer for this is President. My Story is an autobiography of which famous cricketer? So your answer to this is Michael Clarke. Kakori conspiracy case took place in which year? Now this Kakori conspiracy itself is very, very important from your exam point of view, because many times question has been asked on Kakori conspiracy. First let me answer this question. Kakori conspiracy case took place in the year 1925, which is option B. साथ ही मैं आपको बता देता हूँ कि काकोरी कॉन्स्पिरेसी पे एक क्वेश्चन ऐसे आता है दैट हु अमंग द फॉलोइंग वाज नॉट अ मेंबर ऑफ द काकोरी कॉन्स्पिरेसी केस. तो उसमें वो आपका एक ऑप्शन दे देंगे भगत सिंह. So Bhagat Singh was never a part of Kakori conspiracy case. Who all were part of Kakori conspiracy? It was Roshan Singh. He was a part. Ashafullah Khan. Ram Prasad Bismil was also a part. So Bhagat Singh won't be an answer to that particular question. ऐसा क्वेश्चन भी UKPSC द्वारा अपने प्रीवियस ईयर्स में पूछा गया है. दैट इज़ वाई आई कीप ऑन एम्फोसाइजिंग ऑन दिस फैक्ट दैट जो भी आपके प्रीवियस ईयर UKPSC के पेपर्स हैं जनरल स्टडीज़ के, उनको देख के आप ज़रूर से अपने AE के जनरल स्टडीज़ पेपर में जाएं, और वो सभी पेपर्स आपको हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर विद सॉल्यूशंस मिल जाएंगे. तो एक बार उनकी रीडिंग लेके आप ज़रूर से अपने पेपर में जाएं. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, हु इज़ नोन एज द फादर ऑफ लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट इन इंडिया? दैट इज़ लॉर्ड रिपन. एंड लेट मी टेल यू, अभी एक UKPSC अपर में क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था, बच्चों ने उस क्वेश्चन को ढंग से नहीं पढ़ा. दैट क्वेश्चन इज, हु इज़ नोन एज द फादर ऑफ फाइनेंशियल डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन इन इंडिया? So then your answer would have been Lord Mayo, because the father of financial decentralization is Lord Mayo. Next is, which amendment act of Indian Constitution gives constitutional status to Panchayati Raj institutions? Here your answer to this will be 73rd Constitution Amendment Act of 1992. When we talk about municipalities, then it is 74th Constitutional Amendment Act. साथ ही मैं आपको पंचायत के बारे में थोड़ा सा बता देता हूँ. पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन के बारे में, they are placed under 11th schedule of the Constitution, whereas municipalities are placed under 12th schedule of the Constitution. Number of items in the 11th schedule, that is Panchayati Raj, is 29. Number of items in the 12th schedule, that is 18. सो इन पे क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं. साथ ही आपको मैं बता देता हूँ दैट 1/3 ऑफ द मेंबर्स ऑफ द पंचायत मस्ट बी वुमन. 33% आपका हो गया. साथ ही मेंबर्स ऑफ SC एंड ST आर डिटरमाइंड इन पंचायत डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द पॉपुलेशन ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर पंचायत. राइट. सो ये कुछ फैक्ट्स हो गए आपके पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशंस के बारे में. सबसे पुरानी कमेटी जो पंचायती राज इंस्टीट्यूशन से रिलेटेड है, दैट इज़ बलवंत राव मेहता कमेटी. This committee is also very, very important. Next question, question number 96 is, NABARD was set up in which year? This is 1982. Infrastructure loan is extended by which of the following? This is NBFC. Governor of a state issues ordinances under which article? This is Article 213. Which of the following statements about the cultivation of tea and coffee is true? Tea grows at a higher altitude than coffee. Coffee grows at a higher altitude than tea. Both grow at about the same altitude. There is no climatic relationship between two crops. No, tea grows at a higher altitude than coffee. This is the correct statement. Which soil is best suited for paddy crop? And the best soil suited for paddy crop is loamy soil. ऑल्सो अगर क्वेश्चन ऐसे पूछा जाता है एंड बार बार पूछा भी गया है प्रीवियस ईयर पेपर्स में डिफरेंट कॉम्पिटेटिव एग्जाम्स के, दैट विच सॉइल इज बेस्ट सूटेड फॉर कॉटन क्रॉप, देन योर आंसर वुड बी ब्लैक सॉइल. एंड ब्लैक सॉइल is found black soil. Let me give you this additional information. Black soil is found in your basaltic Deccan plateau, majorly found in basaltic Deccan plateau. So with that we come to the end of our discussion of this mock test paper 3. आशा करता हूँ कि आपने जो भी क्वेश्चंस मैंने दिए हैं और जितने भी मैंने सॉल्यूशंस के अंदर एडिशनल इन्फॉर्मेशन दी है उनके नोट्स बना लिए होंगे. एंड आई एम श्योर दैट कुछ ना कुछ क्वेश्चंस आपके यूकेपीएससी के ए जनरल स्टडीज़ पेपर में जो भी हमारे यूट्यूब चैनल पर पेपर्स डाले गए हैं उनसे कुछ ना कुछ क्वेश्चंस ज़रूर रिपीट होंगे. इसलिए एक बार मैं और आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा कि आप उन सभी पेपर्स को देख के जाएँ जिससे आप एग्ज़ाम में मैक्सिमम स्कोर करके अपना सिलेक्शन सुनिश्चित कर पाएँ. चलिए, धन्यवाद and all the best. Keep learning. Thank you.